Shout out to everyone, shout out to everyone. Welcome, welcome. You know the vibes, you know what time it is. When in doubt, remember to chop rice, chop rice. Anyways, I thought this would be a brilliant moment, especially in powerlifting times, especially where we are today with how fast the sport is growing. So anyways, 2024 was an exciting moment at Worlds in Lithuania with the return of Russel Orhii in the 83 kilograms, and we all know that the 83 kilograms open is a smashing division, especially with the return of Russ. It was very exciting. It was crazy. So what I thought I would do on the road to Sheffield, because I believe this could be Russ's first Sheffield, because the year after he actually won one of his competitions, there was the COVID pandemic. Remember, when in doubt, chop rice. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Don't be a hater, be a participator. This is for the sport. Anyways, I thought we'll start with Russ. Well, not with Russ. I thought we'll start with the 83 kilograms with the return of Russ. And yeah, because it also covers the other lifters' journey, because they were there as well. It's just that they were not podiuming. And then, so yeah, we'll go back to Russ's first competition, 2018, with an amazing battle between Brett Gibbs versus Russ, the 83 kilograms. By the way, Brett Gibbs in the past, before the 83s, in his early days as a junior, he was competing as a 74. I think he competed once or twice as a 74, placed second. And anyways, ever since, he's been in the 83s, and he has been the boy for the 83s. Also, he's been in many battles with the likes of John Hack, if anyone knows that legend as well. So yeah, we're gonna kick it off, and just to give you some background, so 2018, I think it was Brett Gibbs second. It was his third. It was his second participation at no, it was his third. Could have been his third. 2018, I believe, was his third participation at Worlds, and 2018 was Russ's first, and that was in Canada, 2018. Yeah, and at that time, Brett was 27 years old, and Russ was 23 or 24, one of those. So significant difference. And Brett had been competing for like 9 years before Russ stood on the 2018 stage. So Brett has been on that stage for a very long time as well, so take that into consideration. You know, continuously lifting those heavy weights, it ain't a joke. But it is the entrance of Russel Orhii in the 83 kilograms. So like I said, we're starting with the 83s because we're taking it all the way from 2018 right up to Sheffield. Anyways, in this clip here, I was not sure if I should remove the audio and have it be me speak, and I pause and maybe play music in the background, but I did put two clips on one screen. And you know what, it's like being at a stadium or being out. At the end of the day, there's always going to be noise, and that's what sport is about. It's a little bit chaotic. You can hear a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's not a soapy, it's not a drama series, it's not a romantica. It is a sport event, okay? It's about having fun, making a lot of noise, and mosh putting around those computers. You heard? Anyway, I don't know why I'm speaking like that, because I don't even speak like that in person. I really don't speak like that. So I don't know I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so we're gonna get started with it. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope you guys can taste my personality through the screen. I'm trying not to be like saltless, if I can put it into better words. It's just a plain diet Coca-Cola, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. Don't tell me about, oh, I can't hear, I want to hear one person speak. No, that's not gonna happen. Anyways, let's rock and roll. Let's get started with squat attempts number 1 for 83 kilograms, going back to 2018 in Canada. What's that thing again? Damn, what's that Canadian cartoon show? South Park, yeah, let's go back to South Park. So I will stop here and there. Squat attempt number 1, Brett 275, Russ 275, same lifts. Good lift. 290 for 290. Both of them, it's a good lift. Oh, Brett Gibbs is currently ahead by 0.5 kilograms. Yeah, 500 grams is ahead of him. His third lift was 299 kilograms. Russ hit at 298.5. Not bad, guys, not bad. So far separated by half a kilogram. So Brett is a big bencher. He's got a big bench. That's probably his best lift of all of them. So what I've decided actually is I'm gonna mute it. Okay, I think it's just, I'm gonna take the volume significantly down. So far deadlift number one, Brett is once again opening with the bigger deadlift. So as you guys can see, back in the days you didn't have to wear a t-shirt under, which I think was quite cool. I don't know why you have to wear a t-shirt now. I actually have no idea. Phenomenal lift by Brett, eh? So far it's quite obvious that Brett is ahead. All his third lifts have been 3 white lights and they have, yeah, they've landed. Huge difference, humongous difference. Shout out to Brett. Believe this was Brett's third open world title. Yeah, so that one was Brett's third world title, and at that time, I stand to be corrected, but no one has won more than 3 world titles in the 83 kilograms. So that was Brett's third one. That was 2019 in Canada. 2018 in Canada, and obviously Brett came first with a significant difference in total between number 1 and 2 being him and Russell. You heard? So now let's go to 2019. 2019, I think it's Sweden. Yeah, it could have been Sweden. Yet again, it's a battle between Russ and Brett Gibbs. Russ is Russel Orhii and Brett Gibbs from New Zealand. Let's go. Okay, we are in 2019. 2018, it was Russel Orhii versus Brett. Yet again, don't ever forget once again that they've been battles like this before between Brett Gibbs and John Hack. John Hack has done major things for the sport, but obviously he's not part of the federation anymore for obvious reasons. Let's just say I'll keep it clean for this podcast, excuse the pun. But anyways, it's 2019, and I do believe that Brett was coming in with a strained quad, hence you can see with the 275 squat number 1 opener. And yeah, this is 2019 in the country of Sweden, Swedenia. Let's go, Sweden. Yeah, buddy. I don't know why I talk like that, because in person I'm actually quite quiet. Quite quiet, that's not even English. Oh, we see the personality coming out with Russ. It was quite serious and straight to the point in 2018, but the showmanship is coming up a little bit. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. He's done a lot for the sport. I know many people who, if you ask them how they got into powerlifting, they will actually tell you that it's because of Russel Orhii. And who doesn't know him, right? Easy. Too easy. 290 for us. 275 kilos for Brett Gibbs. 15 kilogram difference. Yeah, about 15 kilogram difference. So far Russ is ahead. Brett goes up by 10 kilograms. Russ jumps over 300 with the 303.5 kilogram squat, which is crazy. So in these videos I did decide to make it slightly longer, showing the athlete walking to the platform and walking off and possibly celebrating. I thought that I should give it a shot just to see how you guys might like it. It's a good lift. The work that goes into this sport, it's a lot. Okay, now we are on squat attempts number 3. I think I could have made the edit interesting. Yeah, 313 kilos, and clearly this is a world record attempt by Russel Orhii. By the way, in 2018 you could decide if you wanted to lift with a t-shirt or not, in case you were going to wonder why Russ is not wearing a t-shirt. Sorry if I spoiled it for you, but this is not about appearance, it's about lifting the weights. 3 white lights for both of them. Let's get it. So far Russ is ahead by 18 kilograms or something. Both of them have gone 3 for 3. But guys, also don't forget that it's not actually just Russ and Brett Gibbs competing against other athletes as well. So it's not about only the first place position. So coming into bench, we all know that one of Brett's strongest lift is the bench. As we can see, opening with a 200 kilogram difference, which is 17.5. It will separate them by 0.5 if he gets it and Russ doesn't get this one. Sure. Russ is not the number 1 bencher, but he's by far not an average bencher as well. He's high above the average bencher, but it's not, you wouldn't say it's his strongest lift. He's more well-rounded, which is actually a good thing. It's very difficult to be well-rounded. Okay, Brett's not getting his 210 kilogram bench. Second attempt, Russ goes up by 7.5 kilogram. Brett stays with the 210 kilogram attempt. So I think with the racking, they said his finger is outside of the rings. I thought it was lockout, but I could see where the chief ref was pointing at. And then there he goes, he doesn't get his second bench. But anyways, still a big bencher. There's still about 15 kilograms between Brett's best bench press and Russ' third attempt. So once he gets this one based on bench alone, there's a 15 kilogram difference. So there's a 15 kilogram difference, and then there's about a 3.5 kilogram total difference. Yes. actually can't remember Brett's third squat, so I stand to be corrected. Okay, this is an interesting strategy. I think they did this in 2018 when Russ and Brett's squat 1, 2 and 3 were exactly the same. So normally when this happens, it means that one of them is using body weight to their advantage. I'm guessing it's Russel Orhii. I think he weighed in at 82.2 kilograms. That's a lot of red plates on any standard. Muy bien, very nice. Deadlift number 3. Squats, Russ was ahead. Bench, Brett was ahead, but it's very clear from the openers that Russ is pulling away. And the funny thing is that the sticky point for Brett in 2019 was the same sticky point for us in 2018, except now the outcome is different. This is Russ' first world title in 2019 in Sweden, and as you can see, there's a 13.5 kilogram total difference, much smaller than that of 2018, if I'm correct. Yeah. Anyways, 2019, this is Russel Orhii's first World Open powerlifting first place or championship, or being a champ in the 83 kilograms. This is the first comp where he started solidifying himself as potentially the best 83 kilogram lifter open of all time, but that's a conversation for another day. So anyways, I'm just going to add while we're still here, this is Brett's final competition. So after 2019, Brett he doesn't appear anymore on the world stage in terms of competing. And at that time, when he retired in 2019, he was retiring with 3 number 1 spots in the 83 kilogram. So, and he got that in 2018. So till this day, I stand to be corrected, there is no person who's won more championships in the Open World Classic IPF. I'm not talking about Commonwealth or World Games. I'm talking about the Open Worlds. He's the only person who's podium or won it 3 times. So Russ is only 2 times, being that we are in 2024 and we've all seen the outcome of Lithuania and the previous ones. I'm making this point because from here going forward, we're not going to be seeing the battle between Brett. Actually, for a few more years, there's no battle for us. It's like a clean sweep. But let's head over to 2021, I think. So we are headed to 2021 now, and I think it's back to Canada. I could be wrong. And I believe that Russ is lifting for US, Virgin Islands. I do apologize for getting it wrong. But it is, yeah, so there was an issue between the previous American Powerlifting Federation, and as you'll see, there are no American powerlifters competing in 2021 IPF. Russ has another citizenship, so he was able to represent another country, and hence he was able to come and compete in the 83 kilograms. But you can see he's not lifting under Team USA. And also, he didn't get to go to Sheffield because of COVID. So 2025 will be Russ's first participation at Sheffield, which is a bucket list that I know he's been too keen on, because I listen to his podcast and I follow him and I watch pretty much a lot of what he says. I find it very interesting. So that is one of the boxes he'd been wanting to take, because I mean, it's actually Sheffield is the event that brought Russ back to this federation, Powerlifting America, because he was planning on going to the USAPL, which is the previous federation, because at that time, before he went to, I think it's South Korea, and it has to South Korea, why would he go? He went to South Korea, and at that time he was considering coming back to compete, but under the previous untested federation, because he just at that time didn't see how the tested clean sport under IPF would grow. But actually it grew significantly, exponentially actually, so he decided to make his return, hence you will see him in Lithuania in 2024. I'm wearing my Sheffield t-shirt, by the way. Yes sir, yes ma'am. So he makes a return in 2024, and because of how he performed in Lithuania in 2024, a few months ago, Russ will be making his first appearance at Sheffield, and don't count him out. By the way, the 83 kilos are looking absolutely crazy. We got Joey that's coming to the 83s. We got Taylor Atwood that's going from the 74s to the 83s. We got Russ. We've got Durance. Who else am I forgetting? We've got Tim, who's coming from the 74s and going back to the 83 kilos. I think Tim got third place last year in Malta for the 74 kilos. Also going absolutely crazy. There could be someone else I'm forgetting. I don't know, but the 83s is a battle zone and no one wants to move around. And it is, yeah. So let's watch 2021 now, and let's get started. So I've decided to go completely mute, no commentary. You're just gonna hear me, my voice. Yep, buddy, let's go. I still have no idea why I speak like this, because in person I actually don't. I don't know. No entiende. We're gonna mute it. Okay, so I don't know what the thing in his mouth is. I'm assuming it's a mouth guard, but it also looks like a whistle. I don't get it. I have no idea what that is. So the reason why I'm only showing Russ is because there is no competition actually. There is no competition. So we're just going to show Russ. It's a clean sweep. Clean sweep. I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I am exhausted. Fantastic lift by Russell. No pressure. I believe that's his PB squat and world record, as we can see. I'm actually going to take that back. I want to hear what he's saying. I don't think we'll be able to hear what he's saying. Okay, can't hear anything he's saying, but I did see, which I'm assuming is, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's a lot of red plates. A lot of red plates. Okay, so 180 kilograms, Russ. Opening bench. What was it last year? In 2020, 2018, 2019, huh? 177.5. Yeah. No, 182.5. 177.5 was in 2018. Yeah. 177.5 was 2018, 182.5 2019, and 2021 he's opening on a 180. I think so. Oh yes, he opened on a 180. I'm out of fizzy drinks. Like I said, Russ is not the best of benchers, but he's also not the worst by far. He's by far above average. That's what I'm meaning to say. The masks, they are not detective. It's because of the pandemic COVID. Good job, Russ. Number two, 325. His deadlift has also come far. Look at that chalk. Look at the baby powder. And I get laughed at for the amount of baby powder I put. Easy. Good job. I'm gonna go forward a bit. Okay, so anyways, Enoharu, this is where we get to see Enoharu. Kind of like an intro to him with this crazy world record. 336 kilogram third lift attempt. His bench is not good at all actually. Till this day it's not good, but his deadlift is absolutely insane. Insane. Yeah, once he decides that it's going up, it's going up. Crazy. Crazy. Sure. Yeah. You can see how late he locked out, and that's the key. That's the key to the sumo deadlift. Don't lock out too early. That technique is crazy. Shout out to Russ for the footage. IPF. Good lift, everybody out there. Road to Sheffield 2025. Let's go. Good job. This is now the second time Russ would be on the podium, by the way. So that was 2021. And then we fast forward. So I think after 2021, Russ had, can't remember, decided that, maybe the sport is not growing as fast as it should be. And that's when he was trying out this comp and trying bodybuilding. He was doing a lot of things at that time. He opened a gym. And anyways, this is before he made his return in 2024, Lithuania. So we're going to jump to 2024 now. So we're in 2024 now, and we're going to watch the showdown between Russ Durans and Enoharu. Bear in mind as well, don't forget that big deadlift that Enoharu pulled in 2021 in the previous review. So yeah, we're going to review this one as well. I'm thinking of keeping the sound on because it's just so crazy and you need to hear the commentary. So I hope you can hear it though. Let's get it.
Of the former Russel Orhii just a few months ago at the European Championship, winning on this moment where he covers the majority of his ground. He's in anybody's going to upset only a miracle. The returning two-time world champion Russel Orhii, a lot of people. Can he silence some doubters?
Nominated in 12 currently, but don't let that fool you. That jumps up as soon as
the moment. Whoa! So the final
and he seems happy today, Ryan.
Yeah, that looks convincing to me. 2-1.
So all three of them have their first squad openers. I actually decided that I'm taking the volume away. It's a little bit annoying. So Russ comes in there with a world record for squad number 2. As you can see, I believe he's getting 2-1 on all of them. So if you're gonna get 2-1 good lift, then you gotta know that the judging is gonna be extra strict for the third one, because the third one is where most people are going to cut depth. So just remember that. Orhii's just got the weirdest squat. It's like a sumo squat. Good lift for Durance and Haru. Yeah, so Russ's one does seem to have gone in. He got a 2-1. But it got overturned, so it comes with it. Let's go to bench. So Haru is actually, he doesn't have a good bench, guys, but his deadlift is insane. All of them get 3 white lights. See Russ coming in with the big bench. Not that much of a difference between Duran's bench and Russ. See, Russ is more focused now, not celebrating as much as he was. A little bit less showmanship. He's just locked in at the moment. Yeah, that third squat, so touch and go. But it's understandable though. If the refs give you 2-1 for 2 lifts, then you have to know that you have to sink it for the third lift. So kind of makes a bit of sense. Haru just doesn't get it there. Okay, let's go to the big one, to the deadlifts. Easy for all of them. You can see this is Haru's thing. By the way, he celebrates. It's just so comfortable. Second lifts, Durance goes up, smashes it. Russ goes up, smashes it. Haru bluffs. He's skipping the second, going for third. Probably going to be a big pull. Russ goes first. He's calculated this one that this is how much he needs for the win. It's quite a big difference, so it was perfect. I don't think he had another 2.5 in him. That was probably the most he could do for 3 white lights. So at the end of the day, as much as you wanna rock it out, you don't want to miss your third lift when things are so tight, you know. So you want to go for a pull, which is tough, but you know that you can grind it out. Now this one here, I'm gonna hit the pause first. It's crazy, crazy. So I'm gonna put the sound up. I'm not gonna commentate. It's a 350 pull, which is 17.5 kilogram difference between second and a third. They probably calculated that he's never hit this in training because they all follow each other. So this is going to be a big pull, and I'm going to take the sound out. Hopefully it's clear on your end, because you just need to hear the atmosphere of the crowd. It's just insane.
In with a 350 kilo final pull,
Pulling for the win.
Whoa! Who would have thought? And the way the crowd stamping their feet like a rumbling of an army outside the gates.
Ryan, I can barely hear you over the noise in here. The energy is electric. Durance Kangamu pulling for the win. This will give him the open record total, but more importantly,
here he comes. Look at the smile on Durance's face. Can he tip over the apple cart? Oh my gosh.
you have to do this alone, Ryan. I am speechless.
Didn't think we'd be here.
Silence breaks the room.
Oh my goodness! He's done it! He's done it! Durance Kangamu has pulled the upset! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Do you believe it?
And we've had an attempt change from Enahoro, 405 kilos, looking to
Oh
ahead
my
of Durance
goodness!
Kangamu. It's not safe yet. If anyone can pull it, Enna can. I am shaking, Ryan.
Never in my life would I have believed, but seeing is believing. 8:45 it is for Durance Kangamu, currently in gold medal position. However, 4:05 being loaded for Enahoro.
He took that break in the middle and he had to calm down for a second here.
Because he's going to pull over 900 pounds.
Ever 83 kilo lifter. 405 kilos for the win. Durance did it. Can Enna do it?
This is insane.
Everybody is on their feet. Everybody is watching. The world is watching. 405 kilos for Enahoro to pull for the win, leaving Russ in third.
Russ in third. I mean, that doesn't even sound right.
405 kilos. This would be historic. And he breaks the ground. No. Durance Kangamu is your 83 kilo champion.
Oh, and there it is. One of the biggest upsets in powerlifting history. Durance Kangamu, Britain's favorite son, defeats Russel Orhii, spoils the return process, what we just saw. 8:45 by Durance, 8:43.5 in silver for Russel Orhii, and 8:07 for Enahoro in bronze.
Sure, yeah guys, so that's it. And Durance won that by 500 grams, half a kilogram. That was probably the craziest category in the history of powerlifting ever. Sure, yeah, that was an insane pull as well, and especially for it to be so easy and a win, and then you have Enahoro attempting to deadlift more than 400 kilograms, and then you have Enahoro attempting to deadlift over 400 kilograms. That is insane. I hope you guys heard what I said, but if you didn't, it actually doesn't even matter. That is the craziest category or segment of powerlifting ever. The next comp is now Sheffield, and it is going to be insane, absolutely amazing. Do like, share, subscribe. There will definitely be more, and I hope you guys do like it. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you want more. Let me know which athletes you want to be covered.